Well, now we're loving the Irish takeover of this year's X Factor, and I'm absolutely delighted to be joined live on the phone now by 1/5 of the coolest damn band on the planet, from One Direction, Niall Horan. How are you doing?
Not too bad, Al. How are you?
Not too bad at all, Niall. Thank you so much for joining us. So are you all set for tomorrow night's show?
Oh, we can't wait. Yeah, we've got another big song, very iconic song, something that's been done by a few artists, but we want to put our own stamp on it, and we're ready to rock and roll.
Absolutely brilliant. Can you tell us the song, or is it all top secret until tomorrow?
Oh, everything's top secret until the night. So we've been working pretty hard on this one, as always, and we just want to go out and pull off another good performance, hopefully.
And now, Niall, One Direction are one of the big favourites to win the show. Was ending up in this band the best thing that could ever happen to you?
Oh, it was absolutely unbelievable being put together, especially by Simon. So Simon realised that he liked me as a person, so he put us into the band. And you know, since we came to the live shows, you know, Simon backs all his acts, and even people that are not even in his category, he helps them out as well. So he's a great guy, and I just love being in the One Direction.
And as Cheryl said as well a couple of weeks ago, it just looked like you were meant to be together. Do you think it was just fate that you all got together?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, like, obviously Simon's seen something in all five of us and decided to think that we may be a future pop artist in the charts. So we were like, so Cheryl obviously said that, you know, that we look really good together. We're starting to gel, and she said that we'll become better over time, and we have that time. If people keep us in the competition, we have that time to progress as a band. That's
absolutely brilliant. And of course as well, the teens and the tweens, they're going absolutely mad for you. It's like 5 Justin Biebers in one band. Are you loving the attention?
yeah, we absolutely love it. Like, as I'm speaking now outside the studio, there's like 200 girls outside waiting outside the gate, and every time we even appear, all they want is a glimpse of us, and everyone goes crazy. So it's pretty hectic, but we love it.
It must be mad though. It must be so weird having that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like me being from Mullingar. Like, I don't get that. I don't get that too much. You know, I went to an all-lad school, and like, I've never seen too many girls shout the name. But now that we live this life, it's absolutely amazing. Girls screaming at you everywhere you go. You get mobbed.
And are you already close now, all the lads?
Oh yeah, we have some laughs. We share a room in the house, like, and we have the best crack ever. Everywhere we go, we have a laugh. But you know, it's easy for people to think that, you know, we're just 5 teenagers to having a laugh. But it doesn't mean that we still don't have to put the same amount of work as other artists in it. You know, we want to win, and we're putting the same amount of work as everyone else, and maybe more.
Oh, exactly. Now I'm going to give you the names of each of your bandmates, and you have to describe them for me. What about Zayn?
Zayn's the moody one. He's
really?
He's moody, but he likes to have a laugh at the same time. He does a very good impressions of people, and you know, he's actually ill at the moment, so he's taking a rest for a few hours, but he'll hopefully be ready for tomorrow night. We have a great laugh together anyway.
And what about Harry then?
Oh, Harry's the joker and the flirt of the group. He's always flirting, and you can't get his attention. You can't talk to him when he's with any other girl, so he's a ladies' man.
Okay, moving on then to Louis.
Louis is another ladies' man, but he's very messy. He's always messing about with people, taking the mick out of everyone, and yeah, we have such a laugh with him.
And what about Liam? Liam seems really serious in the band.
Liam's the one that keeps us all grounded. Liam's always the, you know, like, come on lads, let's do this, but at the same time we can have a laugh with him too, you know. Just over time we'll become more gelled, and that's what's going to happen, you know. And
Niall, it's all over the papers as well today that supposedly he fell down a flight of stairs. Is he okay, or is this even true?
We went to a Tiny Tempa gig last night.
Yeah.
And he brought us up on stage at the end of his concert, and
brilliant.
Liam tried to dodge a guitar pedal and kind of went over on his ankle. And he's got a bandage up, but he's okay today. He's kind of hobbling around, but he's not getting any pain off it, so he'll be grand for tomorrow night.
Oh, that's good to hear. Now tell us as well about Simon Cowell, because he is the man. What is he like as a mentor? He's
absolutely, some people get the wrong idea of Simon, you know, take it very serious and kind of, you know, the way everyone sees Simon, but he's very, very good mentor. He's always giving us advice and seeing how we are, and always on the phone, and if he has any problems with our song, he'll tell us, and we don't mind that, because as you've seen in our VT last week, he came up to us and just said, lads, the song isn't working. You know, I thought it was gonna, but so he just said change, and he knows that we won't moan about change.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we're able to take, if he wants to change our song like he did last week, we're well able to for it. Like, we had 24 hours to do it last week, and we did it.
And speaking of moaning there now as well, Niall, a lot of people are saying that Belle and me are kind of moaning all the time, and that Simon prefers ye. What do you say to all this?
Nah, well, you know, Simon puts the same amount of time into us as he does with them. So, like, you know, we're against them. You know, it seems to be like One Direction versus Belle and me, but it's One Direction versus Matt versus Aidan versus Tracy versus everyone. Like, you know, it's not just One Direction versus them.
And of course, as well, being in the X Factor, you get to be around two of the hottest people on the planet, Cher, Cole and Danny.
Yeah.
Gotta ask, who's hotter? Who do you think is hotter?
Cheryl is obviously the epitome of women. You know, she's absolutely unbelievable. And you know, some of the celebrities we've seen in the last few days, like last night at the Tiny Temple gig, we were in VIP room with Kimberly and Nicola from Girls Aloud.
Oh wow!
And like last week, Frankie Sanford from the Saturdays was at the show, and like we all love Frankie. Frankie's like absolutely amazing. It felt like we were just talking to a normal, you know, your normal girl, but she's obviously a big celebrity.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. And now we're hearing as well in a lot of the papers that you've got a bit of a thing for Rebecca. Is that true at all?
Yeah, I've heard this though. She's always coming up to me and telling me that it's in the paper, but it's all a load of lies. You know, obviously the two of us being Irish, it's obviously going to start speculating, but you know, there's nothing behind it. It's all lies.
And are all the Irish sticking together on the show?
Well, obviously, like we have to stick with our bands as well, but everyone talks to each other in the house, no matter where you're from. So, like Mary, we got on with Mary, got on with Rebecca, they got on with me. It's all good. Okay,
that's actually brilliant. I know you have to go now because you're so busy rehearsing. Just finally tell us, where are One Direction going to be this time next year?
Hopefully, if we do well out of this competition, we will be playing the O2 in Dublin. So it's sometime soon.
And Niall, of course, as well, the Irish can vote. It's so great. So just tell everybody to vote One Direction.
Yeah, obviously, you know, we appreciate every vote that comes through because, you know, some people might think, oh, One Direction will be safe this week, it's okay, but we need everyone to vote. Now that the Irish can vote, I'm so happy that they can because it gives us a good backing as well. Not just like, we try to appeal to everyone. We don't try to appeal to just your teenage audience. Obviously, our teenage audience is what we aim for, but we want everyone to like us, the older people as well. So everyone get on the phone and start voting for One Direction.
Well, Niall, you're an absolute star. Thank you so much for joining us. We've all got our fingers crossed here. And by the way, we're loving your dance moves as well. You're the best dancer in the group, Niall.
Cheers, thanks, Alan.
Well, talk to you soon. Take care.
Right, thanks, Alan.
Bye-bye, thanks a lot.